Hi guys, welcome to Frisky Portraits. Thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate you for having that interest in pet photography. So today I want to share with you 5 things you didn't know about pet photography. But first, let me introduce myself. So I'm JC. I'm JC Pilapil, and I'm the founder of Frisky Portraits Pet Photography. So you may have seen me in some of the pet events in the metro doing event coverage, doing pet portraiture. Okay, I'm also the co-founder of Puss and Boots Cat Shelter, where we foster stray cats and kittens we rescued from the streets until they get adopted to their forever homes. I'm a certified pet lover. Growing up, we had dogs and cats at home, and I am a proud fur parent of 4 puspins or pusang Pinoy and 1 aspin or asong Pinoy. And I'm an animal welfare advocate. So aside from the work that I do in our cat shelter, I also support different animal welfare groups or organizations in the country by doing pro bono work with my photography. And personal mission is to promote pet companionship in the Philippines through pet photography. Yeah. It is my dream or vision for every Filipino family to have at least one pet. It may be a cat or dog or rabbit who they truly care for and treat as a family. Yeah. So I believe that by starting the value of animal compassion in the family, we will help reduce animal cruelty and promote pet compassion. Okay? As Mahatma Gandhi said, the greatness of a nation can be judged by the way its animals are treated. I also believe that it could really make the world a better place if everyone is compassionate to animal welfare. Sabi din ni Saint Francis of Assisi, if you have men who will exclude any of God's creatures from the shelter of compassion and pity, you will have men who will deal likewise with their fellow men. Yeah. Those are my favorite animal welfare quotes, really, from Mahatma Gandhi and Saint Francis of Assisi. So, do you agree? Do you agree also with my beliefs? If you are a pet lover, I'm sure you'd agree with me. Okay? So now let's talk about the 5 things you didn't know about pet photography. I'd like to say this as more of misconceptions about pet photography. Okay? Going to the first misconception. You need a professional camera to take good pet photos. No, you don't need the professional camera to take good pet photos. Well, of course, you need some sort of a camera, okay? But you don't need a heavy DSLR or the latest one in the market. What you need is a good understanding of light and proper exposure and some composition techniques, okay? What is important really is capturing your pet's personality. Okay, that's what you will cherish when you look at your fur baby's pictures, di ba? Right? You agree? Okay. Our next misconception. Pet photography is for everybody. Do you believe so? I don't. For me, pet photography is not for all. Why? Because not everyone is comfortable with dogs or cats or with any other animals. Okay? You need to be a pet lover, meaning you really care for their welfare. So not just owning a pet. Owning a pet is not enough. You really need to be the one doing the pet care. So you feed them, You look after them, provide shelter. Okay? Why? Why do I say so? Because pets teach us the virtue of patience. See? You learn to be patient with them. 'Di ba? When you're a pet photographer, you need a lot of patience because especially if you will do this seriously, you will deal with different kinds of dog breeds, cat breeds, and they have different temperaments, no? What else do pets teach us? Or what do we learn if we spend time with them? We get to know their behavior, okay? Which leads me to the third misconception. You need to be an animal behavior expert. I don't believe so. You don't need to be an expert, okay? You don't need to be a dog trainer nor a cat trainer to start pet photography. You just need to spend time with your pets, basically, which I am assuming you are doing now because you're a pet lover. So, when you spend time with them, you get to understand basic dog behavior, cat behavior, and you learn how they think. Maybe, yes, basic pet obedience training will definitely help, but you don't need to be an expert. Yeah, you just need to understand basic dog behavior, cat behavior. The key thing really is the bond that you create when you spend time together, right? That's when pet will really show their true personality if they're around with people or humans that they know are caring for them. 'Di ba? Doon na-form yung bonding relationship. The better relationship they have with their dogs, mas madali sila picturean. Yeah. Totoo yan. That's my experience as a pet photographer. Okay? Okay, now, so moving on to the fourth misconception. Yeah. So, maybe by now, na-encourage na kayo na to start pet photography, no? So especially those who are really into photography, so doing other types of photography, meaning meron na din silang camera, pinag-iisipan na nila if they will do it as a career. But you thought of another misconception. This is our fourth misconception. I need a studio to start pet photography. Wrong again. No, you don't need a studio to start pet photography. You definitely want to start where your pets are naturally comfortable, right? So, like your home, pet parks, your backyard, right? You know why? Because if they are comfortable in their environment, they tend to show their true personality. It's when their true personality comes out, 'di ba? Kasi makikita mo happy sila, nag-e-enjoy sila, 'di ba? Okay? And if you are really serious in doing this as a business, starting with a studio can be very challenging. I'm telling you. Because I've been there. I tried taking that route and I failed. Why? Because ang taas-taas nung rental fee ko. No, the overhead cost killed my business basically. Every month you need to pay the rental, you need to pay the utilities, right? Kuryente, tubig, and then internet, the phone, ba? It will kill your business. Promise. Believe me, I've been there. So you don't need a studio to start. Start at your home or your backyard, pet parks, right? Now, the fifth one is more of a possibility than a misconception. Are you ready? You can learn pet photography and start creating better photos of your fur babies with any camera device. And right now, everyone has this mobile phone, right? Nowadays, every manufacturer will build a phone with camera by default. Most of the smartphones being released by Apple, Samsung, Huawei, and other companies are high-tech and can really compete with entry-level DSLRs. So let me show you some of the photos I've taken with my mobile phone. So there, 'di ba? So you can really up your game in pet photography with just your mobile phone, right? So if you'd like to learn more about pet photography and get weekly tips, you follow our social media accounts in Facebook and Instagram. So just search for at Frisky Portraits. And I'm also inviting you to join us on our Facebook group, Frisky Portraits Group, where you can get weekly tips and tricks on pet photography and participate in online photo contests that we host monthly. And you get to interact with the other photography enthusiasts there and win exciting prizes. Yon. So, namimigay kami ng mga premyo sa mananalo ng photography contest. As much as possible, we want to have fun and enjoy the community of pet photography enthusiasts in the Frisky Portraits Facebook group. Right? So, if you want to join to learn more, just join us there. Okay? So, I think that's it for now, guys. I'll see you on the inside. Thank you again for joining me here. Cheers.